Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm going to open up this by talking a little bit more about meta things, just because it's kind of on my mind still. But yeah, I did a lot of work to try and automate all this stuff because I really wanted to get, like, quality, and I wanted to get really consistent quality. And so, in pursuit of that, I did, like, a lot of really cool work, both to make the auto-uploader, but then another thing that I've been doing lately that I don't know if anyone's noticed, I certainly haven't talked about it yet, but one thing that I've done is I've started doing some real-time audio processing, and I've started doing a lot of things to try and make that, like, the not only like the quality of the videos in terms of, like, the SEO and, like, the uploading and stuff like that. I tried to automate that as much as possible. I also tried to get the actual, like, AV quality up as high as I possibly could, because I wanted to make sure that the videos from a technical perspective were as good as they possibly could be. So, you can skip all this. I'll probably play through this in about, like, another, like, minute here if you're not actually interested too much in technical stuff. But, we're at 60 FPS, we're at 1080p, which is something I've really strived for a very long time, and only just now I've gotten to the point where I can consistently do that, which makes me super duper happy that I can do like optimal, like, video. I don't have a 2K monitor yet, but that would be super ideal. Um, but another thing that I do now is I do audio processing as well. So I don't so my microphone I is, like, pretty close to my face, and I talk directly into it, and I talk a little bit loud. So I naturally get, like, a pretty decent amount of compression on the voice just as is, which sounds really good. And then the other thing that I do, and this is probably more interesting from a technical perspective, is I'm actually doing live audio processing as I record this content. So I'm going to take off my filters, and maybe you'll be able to hear the difference, or maybe you won't. But if I, yeah, let me just take off the audio processing, and then I'm gonna mute the game audio, and then you'll be able to hear, like, some crazy shit. Okay, sorry about that. Damn it. Okay, that was a little bit more crazy than I expected. So without any sort of filtering, this is, like, the base level of noise that's created by my computer and other things just about, like, properties in the room. You probably can hear a lot of white noise, like, very quietly, and you can probably hear, like, a very consistent, like, electronic hum. And I have mechanisms in place that, if I turn this back on, makes it all go away. And that was really, really, really exciting when I got that set up. So I was super duper happy. And I didn't actually announce that on the YouTube side of things. I announced it in my Discord, but I didn't say anything about this on YouTube. But yeah, we have that. If maybe people have noticed, maybe they haven't. I don't think anybody has. But yeah, the audio is almost completely cleaned up, which really, really was a lot of fun to get both the video and the audio at the quality that I've been looking for years. At any rate, hope you all appreciate that. I certainly enjoyed putting it together, but let's go ahead and continue onwards with the intestine of the world, or whatever I'm crawling through here. Nothing back this direction? Alright. I guess the intestine of the world has a unfortunate blockage. Gross. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Isn't this where I started? I feel like I already did this specific stuff. At least something very similar to it. Well, I can always get on this side and push this thing. Eh, what? That was weird. Oh, okay. I pressed X and then it kind of took control away from me, and then as soon as it became important for me to control my character, it didn't continue to take control from them, which was a little bit odd. Is this right? This doesn't feel like it's working. I can't go any further. Can I climb? Can I manipulate any of this stuff here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing over there. How about anything over here? Okay, so this is, I guess, probably, well, this is probably, well, that was confusing. This is probably the direction that takes me towards progress, but I don't know. Oh, okay, invisible wall. I was gonna see if I could sneak past, around that little, blocker there, but the game, wisely enough, was like, no, we're not gonna let you just die like that. Okay, so that was in the way. I wonder if I just pull this thing like mad. If I pull it all the way to the left-hand side here, if this will be the right way to do it. Well, I got like a nice little visual indicator, and the game quick saved, so that's always a promising start to progress being made. So let's go back up and attempt to push in the thing a little bit more, and then hope that it works. People are talking about Seattle things in my chat, and they're talking about the Glass Garden, which they're talking about a very, very famous exhibit that I've only been to once. No, I've been to it twice now, called Chihuly, and it's very damn cool. It's a extremely expensive museum, which is basically all just one artist's work, he's a glass blower and a very eccentric guy. He's got like an eye patch, and what he does is he makes these beautiful works of art, like vases and chandeliers, and like sometimes even installation art. Like he makes like this giant seascape, all out of blown glass. And if you're old like me, you look at it and you're like, this is really, really amazing. And if you're young, you're like, this is really like colors. And that means that everyone can appreciate it. And you can buy some Chihuly blown glass artwork for your house if you're Bill Gates, because that shit is beaucoup bucks. I mean, I was looking at like a little ornament for my table, and I was like, oh, I wonder how much this is. $850 for a cheap one, a cheap small one, and it's like, no. I need to get more Amazon bucks before I can start buying Chihuly things. Oh, I see. I've already been to this area. It's doing that wrappy round worldy puzzly thing. Except that it's more confusing than anything else this time. Hey! Trees! Are we gonna, like, process those trees into meat or something? What's that giant thing, like, going around them? Oh. Goodbye! I hardly knew you, trees. I hardly knew you. There's a bunch of stuff still for me to collect in this world. I wonder what happened if I do... Oh. Okay. Alright, I see you, Smoky Pipe, over there. You're not gonna get the best of the best of me this time. Huh. Weird, creepy robots are, like, running around this area. They're like wild bastions. Like wild, untamed bastions. What is this, the start of Half-Life 1? Wake up, Mr. Freeman. I know that's Half-Life 2, whatever. Point is, like, that was definitely oddly reminiscent to me of the On a Rail segment from the first Half-Life game. Just like, well, that's cool. See, once again, the game expected me to be a lot more patient than I actually am. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's the game's fault. Because if I'm eager to solve puzzles and the game isn't presenting me with puzzles, then that's not on me. That's oh. That's still not my fault. And I don't know why yet. but trust me, I'll figure something out, I think. Okay, I'm gonna stand here, and then I don't have to deal with the possibility of death. Okay, looks good. And we're just gonna sprint. And really, that's it. That's the puzzle. Just, do you remember how to use the sprint button? Alright, well, I do. So, hooray. Yeah, let's hang out on this side. I was kind of hoping that it would, that it would, like, continue to go clockwise and sweep me off of the platform. Because I think that would be a really, really funny way to go. But, sadly, it did not do any sort of Tom trickery to me. Huh. Interesting. This is pointless. I mean, I can see sort of some point to it, but I don't have it yet. Okay, so platform's gonna come out of here, and then I can land on the platform, right? Yeah. So, once again, the game expected me to be a lot more patient than I actually am. And, once again, I'm gonna go ahead and play the game. Just because I have personality faults that I don't work on, doesn't mean the game shouldn't have personality faults. Wait, that's not, anyway, let's just try again. Oh. Damn it. Why is controlling and jumping in this game so hard? It's like simple to me to just be like, I want to jump onto the platform to the left, and then when I attempt to, only death happens instead. I don't want death to happen. I mean, it can happen to my enemies, but death shouldn't happen to me. I'm a good guy. I'm the greatest guy. I'm the greatest guy to have ever lived. I can't die. Oh, okay, that was scary. Okay, this time, we're gonna wait patiently for the platform to get all the way to the top so I can walk onto it. And I still almost died while doing so. Okay, that looked good. Okay, we're gonna jump. Oh. Okay, we're gonna jump. This shouldn't happen. It really should not be the case. It should not be the case that I failed simple jumps like that. Like, and I don't get it. Is it me, or are the controls like too flighty? Like, I feel like this happens constantly in this game, where I will make what to me feels like a pretty straightforward and easy jump, and I just airball it. And I know it's not just me, because I watched, like, Wander play this for about 30 seconds once, and all I saw was him attempting to do some basic platforming, and he too was just, like, whiffing every single jump. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this game that keeps happening to me. But it's very, very odd to me. I think it's just like, there's something about the perspectives, that make it like a little bit hard to judge where things are. And then, like, there's also not a whole lot in terms of correcting your course while you're in the middle of a jump. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Oh. Got the vista, so I was able to see the Spidey walkie platforms there. Guess I'll go off to the left. What? Okay, let's try this way. There we go, and now I have money again. Hooray! Okay, so we have one locker. Okay, so we got a vista, a locker, and then the stamina pickup from this area. There might be more. I don't really know yet what all the last pickup is going to be, but I clearly missed it. That's nice. Alright, well, let's just try this once again. I'd say give it the old college try, but for things like this, it kind of doesn't feel like the college try. It feels more like the middle school try, or like the freshman high school try. But it's a try nonetheless. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know. Then the camera, like, zooms in and out on you a fair bit, and so you kind of... It does make some of these, like, when you do attempt to correct your course while jumping through the air, it makes it a little bit unusual, like you don't... I don't know. Well... I don't know. I need to see some reviews for this game, because I need to see if this is just a me problem, or if it's, like, actually something that other people are dealing with. Because I don't know if that was, like, a... Huh, that's kind of cool. They, they parent you to the platform and then change your rotation with it. I don't know if, like... Because my instinct was like, oh, I'm running by this platform. The platform is going away from the, what looks to be progress. Let me quickly attempt to get onto that before the platform goes away and I miss that area. Like, it feels to me like this is... I need to get off of this. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is, like, actually getting, like, very frustrating at this point. Because I thought to myself, like, oh, there's a platform there. I should attempt to jump onto this platform because the platform that I'm currently riding on is moving off of the screen, and according to my calculations of playing any platformer game ever, if the platform you're on is moving away from what appears to be your destination, you get off of that moving platform because it's gonna, like, go dip itself into, like, a lava field or something. But this time it appears that I'm supposed to just ride it out? That doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right to me at all that I'm just supposed to, like, let this happen. Also, I don't understand why I'm jittery bugging it, like, so much while riding through here. That doesn't... That feels weird. That whole segment felt very wrong to me. Oh well. Oh well. Is that a Vista? It is. Okay. So now I've unlocked all of the things that I can collect in this area. Okay, so at least I have that going for me. I know that there are no more secrets here. Or in the world at large. There's nothing left to discover. Science is dead. And we can all rest easy. See, I want to find a way to go down there and go into that rotating platform thing, but I know it's not doable. So I just have to appreciate the really pretty view instead. That was nice. This was, all in all, like a kind of... I feel like I'm at the end, right? I have to be. This is all in all a pretty cool, but at the same time, super frustrating level. Is this gonna take me to... Oh. I just jumped onto the... Damn game. You gotta cool it with that stuff. What is this? I guess I'm not towards the end. That all looks really, really interesting, though. I guess I'm going to be moving towards that very shortly. And yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. The platform I was on was moving towards clearly like a slot of, like, you're not going to be able to keep riding this anymore. And I thought that the platform I was on earlier, when I did my first jump off to my own death, was going to pull something like that on me. And then when it did not, I became a frumple burger. Oh well. This is looking interesting. What ability have I unlocked here? Can I not do anything with that? Maybe I need to find, like, the armament forge. And then I put my arm into it, and then it gives me the ability. Yeah, because that's how I've done it with every other thing I've unlocked, is I've put my arm inside of a thing, and then it would work. Well, here we are. Made it to the top. Wish you could play this game, but it runs at a max of 6 frames per second. That's rough, and also super unsurprising because many people have massive performance problems whilst playing this game. I guess I'm gonna go over here and plonk in the thing that I found. Consider it plonked. And this unlocked. Oh! Okay. Also, hello. Also, goodbye. Also, hello. Also, that deer emu thing is surprisingly really cool with, oh. Huh. Cool. Well, we'll explore all this out next time, so thanks for watching.